It just made me realise that it's not like that. You know, you've got to be a lot more flexible in your thinking.
It was weird for me when I watched that London Real podcast, the original one, because at the time I was really into bodybuilding, but I was also researching 9/11 and all these, and to have the guy who I was aspiring to be like in training come out with a lot of the things I was researching, it was like, shit, like this is like, and the way, and you had your like facts.
I don't know how there's anybody on the planet at this point doesn't know that 9/11 was a planned demolition. I mean, it's so obvious, and there's so many people that were there that were saying that, and a lot of those people had accidents or were murdered. There's just so much when you look into it, it's blatantly obvious. But these people that run the show, they just think we're so stupid.
Well, we are. That's the problem.
So stupid. They show us what they're going to do in movies and TV. They always show you before, because there's a spiritual aspect to this. There's a karma. Yeah, there's karma attached. But in a way, we've given them permission. We've said okay because they've showed us. They've showed us what they're going to do, and we haven't protested and said no, don't do that. It's called predictive programming. You can go back and movies. I was telling my daughter years ago, stop watching these movies, the Hunger Games and all these games, because every movie that's coming out now for the young people is about this dark, dystopian future. It's like programming your mind that this can and will happen. When the pandemic that wasn't a pandemic started, I went on my Apple box, yeah? You know, that if you've got Apple TV, there's like the top 40 movies or something.
One was literally called Pandemic.
Yeah, there was like 10
there was Pandemic,
virus,
Contagion. Right, yeah.
They were there. There's like 10 of them. So over the years, they've been preparing us mentally for this, that this could happen. And you could be in this scary future where there's a virus that's going to kill everybody.
Everyone at the time when it happened was saying to me, we're going into lockdown. And I was like, wait, what the fuck's a lockdown? Like, what? Like, but everyone else was like, yeah, lockdown.
I also remember what my experience was at that time, and I'll admit there was a lot of fear. I had a pregnant wife, and my dad was
That's how they get it.
seriously.
Fear is the biggest weapon.
They were very seriously ill, and I'll be honest.